You know what that sound means? It's another episode of Game for a Movie where we ask, are you game for a movie? My name is Mike. I'll be your host this evening. I am joined by a very special guest, all the way from the West Coast now. Amber, welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure always.
I am so happy to have you, and I'm really happy to have you on this one. We, of course, are going to talk about that movie, but we've got to jump
Yeah,
into what are we drinking? You went and got something to make
I
sure you
did.
had something.
I did. I did. It's not alcoholic, but it is a passion orange Hawaiian Sun juice.
Ooh, that sounds really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's passion fruit and orange juice,
Okay.
and that's it.
Have you ever
But
had Pog, like Pog juice?
I have a whole jug of it in my fridge right now.
Yes, I knew you would.
I love Pog juice. If I could drink it every single day, I would.
When we were
That's
in
it.
Hawaii, there was a beer I had that was like a Pog IPA. It was
That's a
fantastic.
thing.
Yeah.
That actually might get me to drink beer, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna have to find it.
I'm gonna try to find it. We'll look it up
Yeah.
after the show, but I will try to find
Yes.
it and I'll send it your way because it was
Amazing.
legit delicious.
No, that would 100% get me to drink a beer. So I will 100% seek that out. I'm assuming it's also in California because
I would think.
there's so much pog everywhere
I would think so,
in
right?
California. So yeah.
Speaking of beer, we went to
Mm.
Cincinnati last week, and I did my annual pilgrimage to Cincinnati. Usually, when we go, there is I don't want to say liquor store, but a beer store that's right next to my in-laws' house that has a ton of Cincinnati beer. And I usually spend like $100 and get like a ton of it and bring it back home because we drive. They had Chicago beer there, which
Oh.
that's home. That's what
Yeah.
I'm used to. So Pipeworks from Chicago Brewery, they had Lizard King. I'm gonna turn off my background here so you can see this gorgeous
Yeah.
can. This is one of my favorite cans. Oops, not stop video. Turn off background. That's what I really meant to do. Jesus, I'm good at this whole thing. You know,
You
it's
are. You are.
an absolute pro. Here we go. Take it off my koozie, which is a Hawaiian shirt, by the way.
No, it's an awesome koozie. That is a sick can.
Lizard
Whoa.
King Mosaic Hopped Pale Ale. And like it's just like a lizard fighting it's fighting a bone unicorn,
Oh, that's even cooler.
right? So yeah,
What kind of
Pipeworks
taste
Brewing.
is it? The flavor.
How do
Like,
I describe this? It's beer.
I don't know.
Um it's not like too fruity or anything like that. It's I don't know how to describe it. I'm
Okay.
not good at telling you how a beer tastes. And yes, I did put my game for a movie background back up. So you don't really I do this. I'm not worried about you seeing what's behind me. I'm worried
No.
about the cat box behind me. I have the cat box in this room. So that's what I'm worried about people seeing.
Yeah,
But we also are an audio only podcast, so what do I care?
that's very true.
I'm gonna taste it and actually like think about it.
Yeah, close your eyes and give me the taste.
Yeah, that's beer. Uh I
All
don't know
good
how to
beer.
describe it. I mean, it's a pale ale. It just tastes like pale ale. It tastes like hops. There's nothing really like that I would say differentiates it from a lot of things. It's just a good pale ale.
To be fair, I don't drink beer, so you
Right.
probably could describe some sort of other beer that it tastes like, and I would not be able to understand the taste. So
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. Like usually I can say, "Oh, this tastes like whatever." I
yeah,
got nothing. Like I
that's
don't.
okay.
Yeah, it's mosaic hops, which is usually what I like, and I know
Mhm.
I like mosaic hops, but I don't even know why I like that. So
Well, it does something to your taste buds, so
it does
make them
something.
happy.
Exactly. It makes me happy. And
Exactly.
if I have a few too many, at least I know I can go to Liqueur and get gummies that help prevent hangovers and use the code GFAM for 20% off our order. So you too can save 20% off for your order of Liqueur gummies if you use the code GFAM. That's game for a movie, GFAM. Yeah, Liqueur gummies, 20% off your order. Use code GFAM. Let's talk bad movie.
Bad
Bad
terrible,
movie.
terrible movie.
So this week, Toy Story 5 comes out, I don't know where I read this, but I read this somewhere that this one focuses more on Jesse than like on Buzz or Woody,
Interesting.
and she's voiced by Joan Cusack. So that's why we did this movie. If you're wondering,
Which,
if you're wondering
yeah,
how we got there, okay,
yeah, that makes sense because the entire time I was watching the movie, I was like, wow, she really sounds like Jessie from Toy Story.
right?
And then I was like, oh, that
There
is
it
Jessie
is.
from Toy Story,
There it is. Yes. So the movie we are covering is animated film Hoodwinked 2 exclamation point Hood versus Evil.
which can we talk about the title for a second? Because Hood versus Evil,
It's good.
just alone,
It's good. No, I will not.
it's
If you're
pretty good.
shitting on this, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I thought it was a genius title, especially when, not to spoil anything per se, but when a certain character says hoodwink 2 exclamation point. And
It
not only that, we got a lot of hood versus evil.
There
Oh,
was a title drop in this, and it
there
was it
was.
was pretty good actually.
It really was.
This is a PG movie from 2011. It's an hour and 26 minutes. Kids and family, comedy, drama, animation, all that good stuff. It's 11% critic score, 34% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Which is crazy to me.
This cast is insane. I will get to the cast. The This is my favorite. Okay, so the director of this movie is a guy named Mike Disa. Mike Disa is mostly a writer and an animator. He's not really a director. He's directed 12 projects, and most of them are like TV shows,
Hmm.
couple things here or there, like, and he does a couple like video games.
That actually makes a lot of sense watching this movie, though.
Right now, yeah, exactly. Um, the things he did before this movie are a TV series. He did one episode of Cartoon Monsoon. He directed The Origin of Stitch.
I
A
don't even know what that is.
It's a video about Stitch, like Lilo and
Oh,
Stitch.
okay.
He did an animated epic of Dante's Inferno, the video game. He did a video of Dead Space Aftermath, the video game.
Hmm.
So like these are videos based on video games.
Yeah.
And then he didn't do the first Hoodwinked. He did this one.
What a discography.
Yep. But he also has been like an animator on 92 episodes of The Simpsons, like half of their
Wow.
shorts. Pooh's Heffalump movie, he was a key animator. You
I
know,
love the Heffalump movie.
exactly. Like he has a pedigree as an animator.
Interesting.
So like this guy's known for doing good things.
Hmm.
Not Hoodwink 2.
No. Which is, for hearing you say that that he did video games before doing this makes a lot of sense when you watch the animation, because the first thing I noticed, I was like, this feels like you just slapped me, like you put me virtual headset into a video game.
Yep.
But to counter that, the fact that he's an animator is a very interesting, it doesn't, it doesn't make any sense because the animation is really bad for the time.
So I just don't think he worked on like the actual animation of this. Like that's
No.
I just feel like he just wasn't really in the room where it
Involved.
happened.
Yeah.
Because like he was an animator on the Origin of Stitch. It doesn't say that he was an animator or in the animation department on this movie.
Interesting.
So
Which
I'm
would make
wondering,
sense.
yeah, I'm wondering if he just did not get in there. He also was an animator on Looney Tunes Back in Action, which shout out that movie, greatness.
Wow.
Yeah. The writers on this movie, I believe these two are brothers, Corey and Todd Edwards, um, and then Tony Leach. Um, a couple things here or there. A lot of Veggie Tales like stories for writing.
Oh, wow.
Woody
Okay.
Woodpecker Goes to Camp from 2024 for Corey and Todd Edwards.
Hmm.
Um, one of the things I found funny is that, oh no, so Todd and Corey don't work together that often. They work together on Hoodwinked and Hoodwinked 2.
Oh, so they
Um,
worked on the first one too?
yes, and so did Tony
Okay.
Leach. So all three of them worked on the Hoodwinked movies. And then it doesn't seem like
Huh.
they worked on a ton together besides that, or really anything besides that. So it's like they got put together almost. One funny thing, so Todd Edwards is not on this, but Corey Edwards is. He is an uncredited writer on a movie called Dougal.
Whoa, Dougal.
I wonder
Wow.
if somebody may be listening and you wanted to guess for your podcast that it might be a future bad movie episode. Dougal is in the future. So yeah, Dougal, Corey Edwards, one of the writers. Yep.
Wow.
So
Two
and
for two.
that was the movie right before, or well, that was the movie he did before Hoodwinked. He took 5 years off after Dougal.
Jeez.
Yeah,
It's two for two.
two for two, and Hoodwinked, which is not much better, by the way.
No, but I would argue Hoodwinked has a
Hoodwinked has
little bit of a
moments.
better story, which confuses me because I actually thought watching Hoodwinked 2 that they were different writers.
Okay, okay, that's fair. I will fully admit I went into this blind from the
Oh,
sequel
okay.
perspective. I never saw Hoodwinked,
Oh,
so I
I
have not seen
watched
it still.
Hoodwinked right before I watched Hoodwinked 2, and they are drastically different movies.
I did not pull the trigger. I did not. Most of it was time based, but for a
Yeah.
lot of it, I just kind of wanted to go in blind. I just wanted
No,
to
I get
see.
it. Which, weirdly enough, because I had looked up kind of like I wanted to see the difference in animation because Hoodwinked I think was made in what 2005 and then Hoodwinked 2 was 2011. So I was like, well, maybe the animation will be a little bit better in 2011. No. It actually was drastically worse than
I
the
was gonna
first
say
one.
it looks worse from just comparing the trailers. That's what I did.
Yeah. Yeah. And with a bigger budget,
That's
which
insane.
is shocking to me.
Yeah, that's insane. That should not happen.
No.
All right, here's what I was laughing at before we started recording. Um, this movie was nominated for two awards and it won one.
Like big awards?
No, not big awards.
Okay.
It won for Best Female Vocal Performance in a Feature Film for the Behind the Voice Actors Awards.
Oh.
That was Glenn Close as the voice of Granny.
As it should be. I get it.
I get that. I could see that. Glenn Close was actually really good as Granny.
Yeah.
And then this is my personal favorite. So it was nominated at the Alliance of Women Film Journalists Awards
Wow.
for the award sequel or remake that shouldn't have been made.
But it didn't win.
It didn't win. And yes, I am trying to look that up as we speak.
I'm like, what won that year in that
I
category?
want to know. Unfortunately, like it took me to
2011.
2012 was the year of the awards.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to look it up and like there were some good things that year overall. I can tell you best animated film was Rango.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense.
But and then like there was things like The Artist. Best ensemble cast was Bridesmaids.
Okay.
Um, come on. I'm just scrolling as we go. Best picture was The Artist.
Hmm. Makes sense.
The Help got a lot of like best actress wins, best supporting actress wins.
Okay.
Oh no. Actress most in need of a new agent. All of
Uh,
the actresses in New Year's Eve. Golly.
Wow.
Hall of Shame winner was The Hollywood Reporter for failing to invite any woman to join the directors' roundtable.
That's crazy. That happened.
That happened. And that same year, Jack and Jill was released.
Oh my gosh. The best movie ever.
I don't know about best movie ever. Come on. Where is it? There we go. Oh, okay. This makes sense. So here are the nominees. I'm going to try to read these in alphabetical order, and you got to tell me which one won. So this is sequel or remake that shouldn't have been made. Arthur, Cars 2, The Hangover Part 2, Hoodwinked 2, Hood versus Evil, and Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Wow. What a
That's a category right there. Lots of hard
because
hitters.
okay, because my immediate thought is Cars 2, only because it was such a drastic change from Cars, and I know it was not received well at all.
I would not have been surprised if it was Cars 2. It was not. It
But it's
was.
not.
Do you want to keep trying to guess? You can guess. No, I'll
Oh,
allow
I
it.
don't know. Because like my second thought would be, I don't know. Because the only one I've seen is Cars 2 out of all of them,
Okay.
minus Hoodwinked. I mean, my immediate thought is like Hangover, but that's my guess.
Hangover Part 2 was your winner.
Oh, score.
Unfortunately, I saw that in theaters. Oh my
Oh,
God.
does it live up to
Oh, it was
its
terrible.
its winning?
Absolutely terrible.
Okay. I'm assuming
Uh,
that can get reviewed as a bad movie.
it can't though. That's the funny thing.
Wow.
I think the audience scores still because I think I
Too
looked up the
high?
Hangover movies when Ed Helms had a movie coming out or Bradley Cooper or somebody. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 52% audience score.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So can't do
You're
that one,
good.
unfortunately. Um, the final thing I want to get into before let's because we should start talking about the actual movie.
Yeah.
It is estimated to have a $30 million budget. Its gross in US and Canada was 10 million. Its gross worldwide was 23 million.
So it did not even break even.
Nope.
That's so sad.
7 million less than the estimated budget. That doesn't
Well,
necessarily guarantee it was even 30 million.
so I had looked up the budget for the first movie because I was like, wow, the animation's not good.
Hmm.
And the budget was only 8 million. So the fact that the budget for this one is 30 million and it still looked worse.
That's bad. That's real
That's
bad.
really bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Spoilers ahead. We're gonna talk about this thing. Uh, I I own this DVD now because this movie wasn't anywhere when I originally was looking for it. So I bought
Yeah.
it from an Easter Seals in Minnesota on eBay. And so I got it for $8. That's $8 I'm never getting back.
Wow. That's more than what I got it for.
What'd you get for?
$3 on I rented it on Apple TV.
I feel bad that I made you pay anything.
Well, I actually tried to find it
Okay.
on YouTube, and the first one was on YouTube, and the second one was not.
The first one was on
Surprisingly.
YouTube, and when I
Yeah.
looked it up, I was like, "Oh, cool! I can find it." And then nope, it was
No,
just the first one.
nowhere.
Yeah, I did watch the previews of the DVD because I always like
Oh,
to do that.
yeah.
There was a preview for Rio, the movie about the
Oh,
macaw in
I love
Rio,
Rio. I want a
and
party. I want a samba.
yeah, and then there was a preview for Spy Kids All the Time in the
Oh,
World in 4D.
wow.
Mhm.
4D. That's a thing in 2011.
That was a thing in 2011, apparently. It's just funny because like it was Jessica Alba was the
Yeah.
stepmom
Yeah.
and she's a spy. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. So Spy Kids all the time in the world in 4D and Rio.
Amazing.
But
I would be back in 2011.
yeah. So this movie starts on black and white screens to show the characters and or really it was just to show who's in it and what their characters were, which this was a bunch of heavy hitters. This cast is stacked for this movie. Uh,
It is crazy, but especially because you don't see two major characters until like I'd say halfway through the movie ish. Well, not really, but you don't really get them talking as much until about halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
And when I realized who was playing who, I
It
was like,
makes complete sense.
it does. It
But
makes
yeah,
the movie 10 times better.
yes, it does. It definitely does. Now I know who you're talking about. I'm like, yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, so it's and then it kind of does like a narration from Nikki Flippers, who is the
Mhm.
frog who runs the HEA, the Happily Ever After Agency.
Great name.
The Happily Ever After Agency,
Yes.
trying to give everyone their happily ever after.
Yeah.
I like the concept of that.
It makes sense for fairy tale, but a little cheesy.
A little cheesy. I mean, this movie, okay, let's call it what it is. This wanted to be Shrek.
It did.
Yeah.
100%. Because this remind me, how many Shrek movies were out at the time? Two?
Well, by the time
Three?
of the
Two.
first Hoodwinked, there was probably two.
Yeah,
By the time of this one, there was probably at least three, because I think the
yeah,
fourth came like 2013, maybe.
that makes sense.
Sounds right.
Yeah,
So, yeah, there was probably three by the time of this one, two definitely by the time of the first one.
yeah,
Because Shrek 2 followed pretty quickly, especially
yeah,
after Shrek won the first Oscar for Best Animated Feature. Always remember that.
yeah. But I mean, the cast makes sense if they wanted to compete with Shrek too.
Right, right,
So,
exactly. They definitely went all out on this cast, thus the $30 million budget that didn't go to animation.
literally, yeah.
Yeah. So we got Granny, Little Red, the Not So Bad Wolf, and a squirrel named Twitchy.
Which their tagline, not in, I think there's a tagline in Rotten. I don't know if it's in Rotten Tomato, and it's in some description of the movie, and it's the good, the bad, and the twitchy.
Oh my God.
And I went, yeah, that sounds really accurate to this
That
movie.
does sound really accurate. Everything about this movie felt twitchy.
It did. It really did.
That's
But-
like it was a good like description for this movie.
Mhm.
The tagline for this movie is "Not all fairy tales go by the book."
Okay.
That's that's the
All
official
right.
tagline on IMDb.
I feel like it should be the good, the bad, and the twitchy, but
The good, the bad, and the twitchy. Granny is Glenn Close. Little Red is Hayden Pantier. The Not So Bad Wolf is Patrick Warburton, and Twitchy. Who's Twitchy? I forget. No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to forget this. Twitchy, because it was actual person.
yes.
Twitchy. Oh,
I
Twitchy is Corey Edwards, one of the writers.
Oh,
He's one of the
that's who it is.
writers.
Yeah, that
Yes.
makes a lot of sense.
Yes. That's why I didn't want to forget this because I was like, Twitchy is somebody that we need to talk about. Yeah. So Twitchy is one of the writers. It goes through like the whole events of the first movie where they stopped Boingo the bunny, which is good because I did not watch it.
No,
So
it really helped you.
I felt caught up. I did
Yeah.
feel it was very like exposition forward, but I did feel caught up.
Yeah.
Um, And basically, then it kind of shows how they kind of split up afterwards. Like Little Red went to
Yeah.
train, Granny and Wolf and Twitchy are all working together for the HEA
Yeah, and their little agency
in their little agency.
to help make people all have happily ever afters.
Yes, exactly. Uh, the core three receive a tip that a witch is holding two kids hostage in the middle of the woods in a candy house. Sound familiar?
Yeah, I wonder what that could be.
Wonder what who could be. So Wolf and Granny are on it. Wolf is like angry that Red's not joining them because she's doing some kind of secret training somewhere.
She's
Um,
really helping herself. I don't know how you could be mad at her. She's
I
helping you. She's
yeah,
I was I was watching and I was like, okay, but she's eventually gonna help you guys. Like it's
right.
not
They're
like
building
that's a big
drama for
deal.
drama's sake.
Yeah, they need to have tension between your two, main characters, so I get it. But
Not everybody can just be happy all the time, you know.
no.
But yeah, so he's that's the main like conflict between our team is that they are just like at ends with each other because Wolf is mad that Red's not helping them. Also,
Get
I
over
included,
yourself, Wolf.
yeah.
Sorry.
Also, I included at this point, Twitchy, I'm pretty sure was the name of a character I wrote for our junior high play. We had a character named Spazzy McSpazbaz that might as well have been Twitchy.
But it wasn't a squirrel, right?
It was not a squirrel, it was a 70s bus
Okay.
driver.
Oh, okay.
You
That
know,
same thing.
same thing. Exactly. And guess who played Spazzy McSpazbaz in the junior high play?
Did you?
This guy. That play went through a lot of changes, but the name stayed.
Wow.
His character was called Spazzy McSpazbaz.
At least it's original.
Why they let two junior high school students write that script, I will never know.
They want the children of the future to be creative. So it makes sense.
Yep, exactly. Uh, this is where we learn about Wolf's knack for disguises. He likes to wear a fake
Hmm.
beard and pretend to be somebody else. So he is pretending to be a health inspector while Twitchy goes in through the chimney.
Yeah.
The ruse doesn't work. The
No.
witch drives off on her broom with the kids caged. And so Granny has this like motorcycle and starts chasing after the witch.
Okay, Granny.
You're right. Granny's a badass.
She really is. I'm
That
like, everyone do more, please.
right. Granny is going to save the day herself. That is what we
Yes.
have come to the conclusion of.
And she really she almost succeeded up until a certain point.
Well,
But
and that's the thing. She jumps off the motorcycle and leaves Wolf on the motorcycle to like grab the broom, and turns out it's all a trick. The witch wanted to grab her and handcuffs her.
just,
Granny's being kidnapped now.
yep, poor Granny. She don't deserve that.
So Granny yells to the wolf because there's a joke about the wolf not being able to do the same move. You know, meh. We can skip over that. Granny yells to the wolf, "Go get Red. She's going to help you." And that sets up. Okay, now they need to form a team. Friendship.
Yep,
Friendship saves the day.
always.
Always.
Friendship always wins.
Friendship
Even
always wins.
if you hate your partner who's gone to go help you
Right. To
and
get
train.
better, to better themselves and better your team.
Exactly.
So, yeah. We transition to far, 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 far away
Hmm.
to a bridge where Red is talking with a troll.
Yes.
Troll played by David Allen Greer, of all people.
I didn't even put that together.
It's David Allen Greer. Yes.
Wow.
And basically, she needs to get a basket of goodies past him in order to pass her like test. We don't know what this test is, or really, we don't
Hmm.
even know it's a test at this point. But yeah, so she has to get this past him, and she ends up fighting him and gets past him initially, and then basically says he makes fun of her for not doing things like how Granny did,
Yep.
which gets her angry, and she puts her
So
basket down.
angry. Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Do
I wouldn't
you?
want to be compared to my granny either.
I mean, I would want to be compared to my granny. She's kick ass. Look at her. She's driving a motorcycle.
Yeah, but Red doesn't see it that way.
I mean, I guess so, but still. But she fights her, and her basket falls off the bridge, and she fails the test.
Stupid mistake.
Stupid mistake. This is the Sisters of the Hood that she is training with.
Which there's a line. I don't know where it is per se, but I don't know who said it, but I heard when you are a true sister of the hood. And that's my favorite line of the entire
Oh my
movie.
God, when you're a true sister of the Hood.
Yeah. They made a lot of hood quotes
They
or like
definitely did.
hood jokes. There was one that said, "Hey, hoodie in the hood," and I was like, "Oh, they're really pushing this hood."
They were definitely pushing the Hood and like the Sisters of the Hood and all the
Yeah,
Hood stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of Hood.
a lot of hood.
A lot of Hood. And this is where they reveal that Granny also trained with them,
Yeah.
and they're training for culinary perfection,
Which is such
including
a weird, like, I was like, oh, that feels odd, but then the entire rest of the movie is about like getting like food and muffins and truffles and recipes, and I was like, where did we go?
we got to make the super truffle.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I the amount of truffle that was
Yes,
in this movie,
there's a lot of truffle in this
a
movie.
lot of truffle.
A lot of truffle. So we learn about the super truffle, which makes you super strong, gives you super speed, makes you basically immortal.
Yeah,
And the Sisters of the Hood have a recipe for it. There's one ingredient that is missing that they never write down, they never say out loud, but Granny knows it, and the true Sisters of the Hood know what the ingredient is.
yeah,
And that's what the witch is after, is the super truffle.
yeah,
And so she kidnaps Granny to basically go and get all the ingredients that are needed for the super truffle and also figure out what the super ingredient or the secret ingredient is.
yeah. Because she's not a part of the Sister of the Hood.
Definitely not. Definitely not anything like that.
Mm-mm.
And Granny, of course, is like, I'm not going to help you. But then the witch threatens to cook Hansel and Gretel if she doesn't help.
Hmm. We can't do that.
Can't
We
do that.
can't cook children.
Of course not.
No.
So this is where Wolf and Red get together, and now they're trying to figure out how to like what the witch is looking for, and more specifically, who is doing these deals for these ingredients.
Yeah, because there's some secret deals going on that is not known to the public except for what the there's one person that knows who's doing the deals. See, one person,
One person?
one well, two people,
Okay.
and it's revealed who knows these deals.
Are we talking about the broker?
Yeah,
The broker? Yes, we're getting to the broker. We're there. You're like being like secretive today.
I
Like you're
know.
what do you you're like trying to like lead on but not really. Like you're building up the intrigue. Don't get me wrong.
I know.
Okay.
It's I like to keep it ominous, you know.
Okay. You're doing a good job. Like I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Well, yes, the broker.
The broker.
Yeah,
The broker owns the Beanstalk Club and also has a magical singing talking harp.
which by the way, that harp's face, I was like, this feels a little too realistic.
It's very creepy. It
Yeah.
definitely looks like Wayne Newton though, and that's what it's supposed to
It
be.
does actually, you're right.
Well, that's Wayne Newton's voice.
Oh, so they fully just were
They made
like,
it Wayne Newton.
make it look like Wayne Newton.
Yeah, it's Wayne Newton. That's who it's supposed to
Wow.
be. Yeah,
Hmm.
so that's fully it's Wayne Newton. That's the whole gag is it's supposed to look like Wayne Newton.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I'll wait till later to say it.
Okay.
It's about Heidi Klum.
Oh my God, Heidi Klum. Yes, Heidi Klum's also in this movie. Random as
Hmm.
fuck. But
Hmm.
yeah, so the harp is Wayne Newton, and the giant is played by Brad Garrett,
Yeah,
which good casting choices. Like this movie got the casting choices pretty right.
they did.
There's two that I really didn't like.
Which too?
I don't know how I feel about the pigs.
Oh, oh. See, I actually liked the pigs.
Okay. All right. I don't know
Okay,
how I
do
feel
you
about the
not
pigs.
like the role of the pigs, or do you not like the people that are cast as the
No,
pigs?
I like the people that are cast. I don't
Mhm.
like what these pigs now represent because of the people that were cast.
Yeah. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah,
I get it.
we'll get to that. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
yeah, we'll
I
get
did.
to there.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
so the giant owns a club. Jimmy Ten Strings is the harp, golden harp. Um, Basically, Red is starting to get some info from the harp about all these deals and everything, and then she's picked up by security and taken to the giant. And the giant's about to like completely eliminate her. When all of a sudden, who shows up wearing a beard? The wolf,
Partner in crime.
partner in crime, once again,
Always in disguise.
always in disguise.
Which oddly, I think it's funny. I know it like gets old after a while, but I was like, yeah,
I actually didn't mind that. I thought that was
no.
if you're gonna stick to a bit, that was a fine bit. I didn't like the
Yeah.
goat.
The goat bit happened one too many
The
times.
goat bit happened a lot. So like I didn't even include a note on this. Basically, there's a
No.
goat in it in this stuff where he would like sing about how he's like walking down the road and then all of a sudden he'd get crushed by something. And like
Yeah.
it just kept happening over and over again, including later in this scene even. But it's
Yeah.
like it just kept happening. I was like, this goat, it makes no sense.
I did like the one goat bit after the pigs.
Okay.
That one got a tiny chuckle out of me.
Tiny chuckle.
Very, very, very small.
Tiny
But
chuckle.
then the ones after that, I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
He can only die so many times.
That's the thing is like he just kept getting crushed and then he was back and he was just like,
Yeah.
I'm just fine. I'm singing this song and now I'm happy and I'm not gonna get crushed today and then I'm crushed.
It's really dumb.
It really is. It's just a dumb little thing and it just kept
It-
happening.
they needed to push the movie past an hour and 20 minutes,
Apparently, this was the 6 minutes that we got was the goat.
basically.
The goat was the 6 minutes.
Yep.
Well, so the giant actually likes the disguise. He knows it's a disguise, but he likes it and is like talking with them for a while. And Twitchy kind of sneaks out and goes to get the harp while they're distracting the giant.
Yep.
And so as he's like getting the harp and everything like that, they realize, okay, time to go. We got to get out of here. And the giant
Mhm.
also realizes they have the harp.
Yeah.
And so they like throw it out the window and then slide down the beanstalk.
They're tussling. They're tussling in the sky basically
They're basically
with this
fighting.
harp.
Yeah, and they're fighting like these rhino guards, kind of,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
makes no sense.
No, because why would there be
I don't
like
know.
weird rhino guards? It didn't
Yeah,
make any sense.
they look like chess pieces almost too, the way they
They
were painted.
but which makes a lot of sense with a video game background.
Right. Yeah, that yeah. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
almost they didn't render right.
No. Oh. Lighting and texturing a little off.
Yeah, exactly. Um, well, as they're like sliding down, the harp reveals they're getting the orders from Boingo the bunny. The bunny.
The bunny, which the bunny in the first movie really helped the first movie. Like had some really funny one-liners.
Okay.
So I'm happy they included the bunny in the second movie. Even it was for
It was a
a
very small
mere like
part.
5 minutes. But
Yeah, and including just to get like a Silence of the Lambs joke in there,
yeah.
because he's like in the cell, and he's just as soon as they walk in, hello, Clarice, and
Hmm.
Clarice is just the janitor walking by.
They had a lot of those little one-liners from different movies though.
Yeah, yeah, they did. They definitely did. There's a lot of like homages to
Hmm.
things,
Yeah.
but I
It's like
also
they
think they thought they were smarter than they truly were
yeah,
with them.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
Um, well, as they're getting information from Boingo, kind of,
Ish.
who's played by Andy Dick.
Yeah.
Random, but
Yeah.
makes sense. Um, they find out that the librarian was sneaking books because it's the witch
Mhm.
for the orders, like what she needs and everything like that.
Yep.
and she was dressing as the librarian, cleaning lady, whatever, Clarice, and she was
Yep.
right there, and they're just like, "Oh my God, she was right here!"
Yeah, everything clicks, everything falls into place.
Right, right. And so they like run out after her, and they don't find her. She
No.
escapes, and this is where the big drama happens. This is where like Wolf and Red have their final like, "You're a screw up. You've always been a screw up. These disguises are stupid." Rah.
The drama for the drama.
The drama for the drama. And
Yeah.
like he feels abandoned. It's like, "Why'd you go train without us?" Rah, 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 rah. Uh, so Wolf quits. He's done.
Yeah. Hey, I'd be too.
I would
Well,
too.
I would be, but then I also realized that he was being a bit overdramatic. But also she was being mean to him too, so I get it.
I mean, she was being harsh to him, and like
Yeah.
I guess he did jump the trigger and just like, okay, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
He made a rash decision,
He did. Wasn't thinking.
but yeah. Um, so now Red's on her own. Wolf and Twitchy are like Twitchy's just like, "He's my ride," and like goes.
Twitchy is a character in this movie that doesn't make sense but makes total sense. It's like just like the one little thing that just helps move the two main characters along just like a little bit. Like he's just kind of there, but
He is there and he like has his clear
he has his
allegiances,
little yeah.
but like he kind of he you're right about he like is just kind of there but also makes sense for this movie.
It does because I feel like if it was just like Red and her little sidekick, the wolf,
Right.
I don't know, like it wouldn't it'd get a little stale in
Yeah,
this
I
scene.
guess. Yeah, plus like you wouldn't have Twitchy had to get the harp and stuff like that. And like it
Exactly.
makes total sense that Wolf kind of shows up and tries to save Red and stuff.
Yep.
So, I don't know. That does make sense. Meanwhile, Granny, she's using the ingredients that she's given, but she uses them to escape.
Smart
And
girl.
yeah, right. Why not? They don't know what the
Yeah.
actual recipe, what it's for or anything.
No.
Like she uses like a cocoa stick to like break her uh leg chains.
Leg chains.
And then there was like some sugar dust that she used for a laser field that she just like martial arts jumps
I
through.
know.
Granny, badass.
Nimble.
And then she finds out where Hansel and Gretel are. And she's like, "Cool, I can save the kids.
Hmm.
I can be this hero that the
Yep.
world needs. I can be Granny."
She could. She could.
She could. If only Hansel and Gretel weren't evil.
That reveal. I actually liked it.
I did
And
too.
at first I was like, wow, they're kind of creepy how they walk.
Yeah.
And then they started talking and I was like, "Oh." And then I was like, "Wow, I kind of love Hansel and Gretel."
They were great. No, I actually really love them. I think they worked for this.
I agree.
So Hansel and Gretel are Amy Poehler and Bill Hader.
Which makes it 10 times better.
It is
It doesn't
so
sound
good.
like them though.
No, they totally are doing a voice and it
Yeah.
works. It's
Yeah.
perfect. They do a great voice. They play off each other well. Like
Hmm.
they sound like brother and sister too. Like they
They do.
do they do a good enough voice together.
Yeah.
And they are using Verushka, the witch,
The witch, yeah.
um, to make it seem like they're innocent. She's basically like the scapegoat kind of thing,
Yeah.
which I also like that angle too. Like it's
Hmm.
who's gonna believe a witch, you know?
Yeah.
And she wears a mask like half the time, so she could
A
probably get
weird
away
looking
with it.
mask too,
It's
by the way.
very weird looking
Kind of
mask.
kind of freaky looking.
Yeah,
Like
with
not
the
something you'd picture in like a fairy tale either.
it's
It's like a
very
little
creepy. The red
yeah.
eyes, yeah,
Yeah.
and I love the bit. Okay, so this is probably my favorite part of this movie is um why Verushka's helping them to kidnap Granny.
Yes.
The reason I love this is because Verushka starts explaining it. And Granny goes, "Why are you explaining that I was there?" Like totally calling out the
Which
montage.
which also I feel like we got a lot revealed within like 10 minutes of
Yes, we did.
everything.
Yes, we did.
We got every single character's intentions revealed and where they came from,
Mhm.
which I do like that little reveal. I
Yeah,
do like the little montage. It's kind of
right.
fun.
So Verushka is the sister of the Hood and
Yes.
always finished second behind Granny. And that's her motivation. She wanted to beat Granny at something.
Yeah, which I at first thought she actually was like her sister. Like that's my thought. I was like she's got to be related to Granny. I was like she knows that Granny knows something of some sorts because
I'm
I was like
glad they
how else
didn't
would
go that
she?
way.
No, I know.
Yeah, but I can see how you got there.
Yeah. But I do enjoy the sister of the hood more.
Yes,
Secret sister of the hood.
secret sister of the Hood that we didn't remember because she was wearing a mask the
No,
whole time.
the entire time. And she
And
sounded like Jessie from Toy Story.
she sounded like Jessie from Toy Story because she's Joan Cusack. Hey, there
Yes.
we go. Full circle.
Full circle.
So Granny's still kidnapped because Hansel and Gretel are actually evil
Yes.
and they're gonna get their super truffle.
They are gonna get it, whether Granny likes it or not.
And they're gonna try to figure out how to do it. Um, okay, so the next thing is Red is on her own. She has a scrap of paper that says DCT, and she's looking for where the DCT is, and like every building has DCT. Two things that I have on my mind. One, the song during this montage is Hayden Panettiere's
I
original
was gonna
song.
say the same thing.
It's I Can Do This on My Own.
But also her walking through the streets with this song in the background, I was like, they really want to make this like a coming of age, real life story.
Totally hammed it up. Like, oh, it was over the top.
It's so out of place, but I loved it because it is her song.
Yes,
And
it's
she
crazy.
voices
Oh,
Red,
it's
obviously,
crazy.
but
Uh,
it's so
second,
good.
second thing is where did they get the DCT? I never caught that.
Mm, I have no idea, but I did write
Okay.
down why DCT.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
um, because I looked it up, and someone said there's a storefront that's labeled Dyslexic Center the, and I was like, well, that doesn't give me an answer, but okay.
It's even better because you see it backwards. You see it from the
Yes.
inside. It's so good. That
I
was
was
a
like,
good
okay,
joke.
that's kind of funny.
Yeah. And like everywhere she goes, it's like dental, college, teeth. Like,
Yes.
it's every single place is just like DCT and it makes sense. It's like a
Yep.
joke or whatever.
Yeah.
And the dyslexic one was hilarious because it was on the inside. And I was like,
Yep.
that's good.
No, it's so good. But yeah, I have no idea where they got the DCT from.
Okay. I have no clue where she got this piece of paper from. And then all of a sudden it was
Nope.
just like, we're looking for DCT. Cool. I was
Yeah.
like so confused where that came from. I'm glad I
Yeah.
wasn't like alone.
No. They couldn't go over 30 minutes, so they cut out where she found the piece of paper.
There it goes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The
Yeah.
song is only so long. They couldn't explain everything.
The song they had to put the entire song in the film. They said, Hayden, we need you to voice Red because our girl that voiced her last movie dropped out. So we need you in this one. But here's what we'll do. We'll give you your own original song.
Okay, so this is really bugging me. There was a different protagonist. It was Anne Hathaway?
It was Anne Hathaway.
What?
Yeah, she didn't come back for the second movie.
Oh
So
my
they got Hayden.
God. Okay, that's crazy. I
Hmm.
just thought it was like the same, and then the woodsman was Jim Belushi.
Yeah.
That's different. Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. Sure,
Hmm.
sure. You know what? Why not? Okay,
Yep.
that I did not realize that Anne Hathaway was the voice of Red in the first one. I did
But I
not
will
realize it was
say,
the
I
different.
think Hayden does a good job with what Anne did. So
Yeah,
we
I
don't
don't
really see
I
a
don't think
difference.
there was anybody in this movie that was like bad
No,
for their role. I just think the
no.
script's
It's just,
terrible.
yeah, story, script, everything,
Yeah,
animation,
yeah,
etc.
exactly. Yeah, like I don't think there's anybody that you're like, oh, that person, that's the weak link in the cast. Like I don't
No,
think
no
there was
one stood
anybody.
out.
Yeah, I
No.
don't like we're praising Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Um, Patrick Warburton, I love.
Oh, I love Patrick. Anything he's in, I'm like, yeah.
I mean, he's just doing Patrick Warburton, so it
It's
works.
just his voice.
Yeah, it just works.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's is one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, he's not doing anything different. It's just him,
No. No.
which he's twitchy.
He is. He's twitchy.
Uh, luckily, at the end of this montage where she can't figure out where it is, she sits next to one of the blind mice who knows that it's Dark Castle Towers.
Hey, Hoodie in the Hood.
Hoodie in the
That's
Hood.
what he says it.
Hey, Hoodie in the Hood.
Who voices him, by the way? Do you
I think
know?
it's Phil Lamar, but I'm
Okay.
not sure because I
Okay.
think it's Ernesto,
Yeah.
but I'm just not sure because I think they had a name for him, but I don't see
No.
in the cast where it is. I would guess that's who it is
That makes
because Phil
sense.
Lamar would make sense for that character.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hoodie in the Hood. Uh, so then she calls HEA and she explains what's going on,
Yep.
but Hansel and Gretel are listening in somehow,
Of course, because they're evil.
and they now have a plan and know that they know they can make this work to their advantage.
Yeah.
So they send in the pigs to take down the
Oh,
HEA, which leaves Red on her own. The pigs are named Stone, Wood, and like Mason or something like that.
yeah.
Mason doesn't have really a voice,
No.
but Stone and Wood. Oh no, there's Mad Hog, Stone, and Wood. So Mad Hog and Stone are Cheech and Chong, and then Wood is Phil Lamar again.
Wow.
I love Cheech and Chong. That is not my
Yeah.
issue. I guess this
No.
is the one I'm gonna have like the griping point with.
Yes, and that's okay.
That made them like making them pigs. I think that's my problem. I
And I
think
get it.
that's
Yeah,
my
it makes
issue with
sense.
this. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
The I just thought it was really funny that they fully come out with like a bazooka and they're like, all right, let me just blow up this wolf. And they
yep.
blow up the wrong house and they're like they're
Yeah.
like, oh man, we blew up the wrong house again. Like
They're fully sold.
their little the tiny little jokes. I was like, okay, this is kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, like the
But
jokes are funny, but yeah, that's the thing. Is like,
now knowing, you know,
because it's Cheech and Chong doing like the like this is going to be totally racist, and I don't
oh,
mean it to be, but
100%.
this is like this is the accent they're doing. They're just hey yo
Yes.
Holmes, like that kind of stuff
Yeah.
as pigs, like, and
Yeah.
that's where the issue is.
Yeah. 100%.
So I love Cheech and Chong. That's not my issue. I love them.
No.
Why are
It's
we
just
making
the
them pigs?
role and everything else around
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
100%. I
If
get
they were
it.
rhinos, like the rhino
Oh,
guards, I would have been fine with that.
different story.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that would have been a lot better. But they made them
Yeah.
the three little pigs and they made them like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was my issue.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I
I
get
don't
it.
know.
No,
Yeah,
I fully get it.
yep. I also love, so they blow up the wrong house
They do.
and then they blow up the trailer of Twitchy and the wolf and we
Hmm.
think they're dead. Of course they're not, but we don't
No.
know that at this moment. We
No.
think they're dead. So the pigs are happy. They go back to the castle to defend the castle. Red is like trying to climb into the castle and she falls and she ends up in front of the pigs who just tie her up at the bottom of the castle.
Yeah. I mean, hey, they made it, she made it real easy for them.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It was why'd you do all that training if you're just gonna fall and end up
she
in front
apparently
of the
didn't
pigs?
train that hard.
Apparently not. So she's tied up and then Wolf and Twitchy show up at the agency and we see how they survived, which is great. I don't even care. This is great. they like escape the trailer, parachute down, and like as the pigs are all celebrating, they wear pig disguises.
It's so funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of genius.
It's so good. And they're just like, yeah, good job, everybody. Yeah, we did it. Oh, good job. You showed them. And there's just
But they
like,
fully look like the wolf and Twitchy. Like it's
yeah,
not even like you wouldn't be able to tell.
right. They're just wearing like the same mask that the pigs wear, and that's
Yeah.
basically it. And there's just like five of them when there was originally just three. And they're just like, cool, great. Okay, we'll get in our car and go. And the wolf and Twitchy are just like, yeah, cool. All right, bye.
So good.
Oh, that's so good. Flippers explains what happens, and then Wolf and Twitchy show up to save Red,
Mhm.
which is really just Twitchy taking out the pigs
Yep.
and the one pig kicking Wolf in the groin. Because
Because you have to have that in a silly little cartoon animation.
you have to have a dick joke.
You do. It's rated. Oh no, I was gonna say it's rated PG-13. It's rated PG, I think.
It is PG.
Yeah.
It is parental guidance.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So they get away from the pigs. They reassemble away from the castle to make a new plan.
Yeah.
And the idea is to get more muscle.
Need more muscle.
So they need to get the yodeling woodsman Kirk, who in the first movie
Which,
was played by Jim Belushi.
yeah.
In this movie, he's played by Martin Short. It,
Wow, really? That
yep,
makes sense.
it's a good fit.
I will say, again, even with replacing cast, they still managed to get a big name.
Right, it's Martin Short. Like,
Yeah,
stay with me here.
I'm
That's a bigger
staying.
name than Jim Belushi.
I agree.
Yeah. And Kirk the Woodsman is happy to help. He wants to get his yodelers involved.
I think this actually was my favorite part
Okay.
of the entire movie.
The yodelers.
The yodelers. Half of it was because of their names and what they do.
Yeah.
Um, I will say the first name, the first character that's introduced, um, what is it, Johannes?
Yes.
And he fully was like, he's the map guy, and I was like, I'm curious if they're pulling this from like Johannes Gutenberg printing press, if they're every single name is going to be like some sort of inventor like that or some German. No, then we go to just Heidi.
Heidi. Who is
It's just
Heidi Klum?
Heidi. Who was Heidi Klum?
Johan, by the way, is Rob Paulson, who's the voice of Wacko on the Animaniacs.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Heidi. We had
Helmut.
Helmut,
Helmut
who's
is
the
the demolitions
director.
expert. Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Little Boy Blue. Is he one of the yodelers? I think he is.
I
That's
have Klaus in here too.
Klaus. Klaus is Lance Holt. Lance Holt. I recognize that name, but maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'd know who Lance Holt is.
Interesting.
Yeah. Looks like he's been in a couple things, but nothing crazy that you'd be like, oh,
Hmm.
I recognize it. He's the voice of Hakan in the Street Fighter games.
Hmm. No
That's
idea.
about all I got.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, where was Little Boy Blue? Little Boy Blue was Danny Pudi, which is
I
funny.
have no idea.
Okay,
I
well,
don't remember a little boy blue.
no, neither. But yeah, the yodelers are involved, and
Yeah.
they just break into the castle and start beating all the pigs.
Okay, but did you see what song was in the background of that fight sequence?
Remind me.
It was Kung Fu fighting, but it was in a
Yes,
different
yes,
language.
it was.
Was
Yes,
it
it
in
was.
German?
It was in German. Yes, it
Okay, that's what
was.
I figured.
Yes.
I was like, wait, I know this song. And then I was like, wait, this is fully
Yep.
German.
Yes, it was.
Makes it a lot funnier.
Oh yeah. No, it was great. It was fully in German kung fu
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the yodelers are handling the pigs.
Yeah.
Uh, Red, Wolf, and Twitchy head forward, and they get to where Hansel and Gretel are, and Hansel and Gretel are tied up.
Hmm.
And they're like, "Cool, we can save these kids, and then we'll find Granny, and then we'll get out of here."
No, don't fall for it.
So they save them. So Wolf, Twitchy, and the kids are in the elevator, and as the doors go to close, Gretel does like her evil smile, like right as the door closes, and Red sees it, and so she can kind of sense like something's off.
Yeah. She got a little loose wire in her brain. Something's wrong.
Definitely. Like that smile was creepy. She
A
belongs in
little
Smile,
creepy.
like the Smile
She
movies.
really does. Yeah.
Yeah. The kids put on like gas masks in the elevator and it just gas starts pouring in.
Yep.
So Twitchy and Wolf are out and they get tied up in the elevator. And Red walks in trying to find where Granny is and she finds the truffle. And the truffle is not quite done yet,
No.
but she tastes it and she says out loud, macadamia nuts.
Yeah. Very random.
It is. It is very random. And the kids slash witch hear it, and now they know this is the missing ingredient for the truffle. This is the
Yep.
secret ingredient that's going to make them super strong and super speed and
I mean, hey, you need some macadamia nuts in your life, so
right.
everyone that's how everyone gets super strong and
Yeah.
gets super speed. We all just eat macadamia nuts.
Just macadamia nuts. That's the
Yeah,
key, kids.
that's the
Macadamia
key.
nuts. You heard it here first. Eat your macadamia
Eat your
nuts.
macadamia nuts.
So they just start like mass producing these super truffles because they have evil people they're going to sell it to.
Bad, bad people.
Bad,
Power
bad
of the super
people.
truffle.
And Red gets tied up and she's like, I failed you, Granny. Like she's feeling down on herself. And Granny's just like, oh, she's been in worse. It's never a fail until it's over.
Yep,
Good for Granny. You know,
good for Granny.
it's probably over.
Yeah,
These kids are gonna get
but
superpowers.
it's okay. It's fine.
But it's okay because Wolf and Twitchy wake up.
There to save the day.
Not really, because they hit every button on the elevator.
They tried.
They tried. Um, Hansel and Gretel are just like, cool, we're gonna try these truffles, see how they work, and we're gonna put Granny and Red out of their misery. And they just become like super big children.
They're huge.
But here's the thing. This drove me nuts. They're big in the fact that they're big in the room. They still fit in the
Hmm.
room.
Yeah, that's true.
As they go on, they become like King Kong size.
Yeah.
It's crazy like how different the sizes were.
Yeah, like the next shot is them like outside
Yep.
and they are towering over buildings. I was like, "Oh, we got huge real quick." I was like, "Does this thing work like gradually or is it dependent on what room you're in?"
Right. Like are they just keep growing or like what's going on here?
Or
But
was
yeah,
there
they
two different animators working with different sizes?
they just didn't know the specs or the city's
No.
just small.
Yeah.
They just went to a tiny town.
The room is huge and the buildings
Yes.
are small.
uh, they're gonna sell this truffle to all the evil villains, like I said, and then they backstab Verushka by releasing a spider on all of them. It's Little Miss Muffet's
Yes.
spider.
They also said muffins a lot, by the way.
That's their swear word, and I like that.
It is, but it was said so many
It
times, and
really was said a lot. Oh,
I was like, why do we
muffins.
keep saying muffin? Oh,
Oh,
muffins.
muffins.
Oh, muffins.
Yeah. So it all seems very dire. They're all gonna die at the hands of the big spider, and then they hear yodeling, and they're like, "It's Kirk and the yodelers! Yay!" And the yodelers free Red and Granny, and Verushka like tries to escape, but she basically like gets stuck somehow. The spider
Yep.
knocked her down or something. I don't remember what happened, but she got stuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the yodelers, Granny and Red, are all able to like grab a leg and like trap the spider.
Poor spider. Didn't deserve it.
Spider was nice.
I know.
Yeah. And oh yeah, and so Verushka's holding on to the side of the building. That's right. She's holding on to the side of the building, about to fall to her doom. When who should save her? Number one, Sister in the Hood.
Sister in the hood.
And she kind of like gives a pep talk, like to Red, but also like kind of to Verushka, just saying
Mhm.
like, look, you're still a sister in the hood,
Yeah.
that kind of
Oh,
thing.
it's
So,
Sister in the hood.
sister in the hood.
It's so good.
Once a sister, always a sister.
Once a sister, always a sister. Yep. Even if you fail miserably.
Even if you fail miserably. Red ran off to go stop Hansel and Gretel, and then
Hmm.
Wolf, Twitchy, and Granny jump on the broom to go fly to help her out, leaving Verushka with the spider.
Yep.
Spider's been handled technically, but they still just left her with the spider.
They really did. They just you left a sister.
Once a sister, always a sister, but fuck you, spider.
Literally.
I was saying how like Red gets like a few good shots on them both, but like she's really just stuck out there alone, and then the
Yeah.
heroes kind of swoop in.
But I mean, I guess all our training did hurt nothing.
I mean, you're also fighting two maybe more
Little
gigantic
children.
kids than a room,
That's
maybe more
very
gigantic than
true.
a city block.
They didn't train her very well for that, huh?
She fought a troll. I
She
guess
did
she's
fight a troll,
I guess she's kind of prepared.
but not two.
Not too
Not two.
prepared. Not too
No, no,
prepared.
no, no.
But
No.
yeah. Uh Granny can't drive the broom, so they like crash into a train car. And then the
Which is
kids like
really funny to me.
the train car,
Yeah, like the fact like she can do everything but drive the
drive a
bro.
motorcycle, can't drive a broom. And so the train car is then tossed by Hansel onto like this point on top of a skyscraper. And then
Yep.
it becomes like this balancing little thing. And this is where we have like our big, okay, everyone forgive everybody moment,
Yeah.
which is also kind of made funnier by the fact that the wolf kind of wants to like get closer to say things. And they're just like, Wolf, stay there. We get it.
Yeah.
Which then they all get to the middle. They all are like happy and everything like that.
Kumbaya.
To which he offers a piece of gum to the wolf, which he's trying to quit.
Yeah.
And then he throws the wrapper and it puts the train. And they all go down.
It's so dumb, but it's so funny.
It's really funny. Like that's the gum wrapper sends you over the edge. You
Yeah,
know, it's a dumb joke, but it's a good joke.
it is.
So the train car is going down. They're gonna die, but luckily they land on a spider web.
Thank you, Spider.
Thank you, spider. Barushka learns that the spider just wanted to be friends all along.
Friendship.
Friendship. That's what does it.
Friendship
Friendship.
wins.
Friendship wins. Friendship wins. That is the
It
important.
does.
The two things you should take from this episode. Friendship wins.
Hmm.
Macadamia nuts make you big and strong.
Yes, and apparently truffles
And apparently
in
truffles
as a whole.
as a whole.
It's the
Yes.
power of the super truffle.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess the macadamia nuts not on their own, just in the
Mm-mm.
super truffle. Flippers is kind of like standing in front of everybody, and he's going to stand and take on Hansel and Gretel himself.
Flippers can't do that.
Flippers is going to get his ass kicked. But luckily, everybody walks behind this cloud of smoke. First Red, and then everybody else.
It's a nice little movie movie shot, I feel like.
It's very much
Movie
again,
action shot.
yeah, it's very much again a movie homage, like kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They all start fighting, and the truffles in the case that the kids are going to sell to the evil people get away, and Red's able to grab them.
Yeah.
So she's able to run away. She can get away with the truffles. Yes, Hansel and Gretel might destroy the city, but eventually the truffle will wear off because it's all temporary,
Yeah.
even though they still know the recipe.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense to me because how could you stop them from making more?
Right.
Unless they ran out of macadamia nuts in the entire
And the
fairy
entirety
tale
of the
world.
world. Then
Could
they'd need their
happen, who
happy
knows?
ending, which is the happily ever after agency needs to grant them.
Yes.
So she has the case and she's like running away, but then they're just like uh yelling at her about the fact that she's a chicken and she's running away and everything like that. And it's just a callback to the troll.
Yeah. Which good callback. I'll give it to them. They tried to make a full story, full arc writing, I guess.
Yeah, have to show
But
how she progressed.
yeah,
But she puts the case down as she shouldn't do, and the
no.
kids are able to just like knock her out immediately. And they
Which
grab
yeah,
the
I would
case.
too if I were Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah,
Like,
I
come
would
on.
just here you go, Peanut.
She asked for it.
Yeah. Um, and they grab the case back, and then Wolf says, "Now this is really bad if they just eat all of the super truffles. Then they're just going to become like super, super, super strong." And Flippers is like, "Why the fuck would you say that?"
You know, Flippers isn't in this a lot, but when Flippers is, makes a good point.
He lays he lays the shade.
He does. He only got a few lines, but
Well, the kids are just like, "Oh, we're eating these truffles." So they open the
of
case and
course.
each of them grab like half and they start shoveling down these truffles
Yep.
and they start like getting like really glowing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then all of a sudden they just become like fat orbs and they can't move anymore.
You just overfeed children. That's what happens.
It's overindulgence. That was part of their plan all along. The
Yeah.
kids are foiled and the day is saved. Flippers gets Verushka and Granny to agree to train more agents at the Sister of the Hoods. They're going to rebuild the agency, and then there is a call in progress for the Wolf and Red to address as better partners. And then I put a happy ending.
Wow.
I
Cheers
know,
to that.
I know, right? A happy ending for
Now,
all.
you missed the best line
Okay.
in the whole movie, which
All right.
is, well, I'd say the second best line,
Second best line.
which is Luke, trust the Force. Did you
I
catch
missed it
that?
entirely. No. When did that happen?
It's when Red's by herself towards the end before the wolf and Granny come
Okay.
save her. And I don't know if it's some narrator, but he fully goes, Luke, trust the Force. And then he goes, oh, wait, wrong hero quest.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
Ah, damn it. That's a good line.
It is a
Damn.
good line. I was like, they're really pulling every single movie reference that
I
they
love
can.
it. Damn. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Damn it. I missed it. That's good. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Um, what character do you think you would resemble the most after watching this entire movie?
Like, part of me wants to say the wolf because I feel like I
Hmm.
have like his sarcasm,
Yeah.
but at the same time, no, I don't think it's the wolf. I don't know. I I want to say that, but let's face it, I'm twitchy.
You are twitchy.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, let's just call it what it is. I'm twitchy.
Spazzy McSpaz.
Yeah, there's a reason why I played Spazzy McSpaz Spaz. Yeah,
I want to be Mr. Flippers.
yeah, I could see that. You'd be a good Mr.
Yeah.
Flippers.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I'd be
I,
a good Twitchy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Notice how neither of us are red
Neither of us are red.
nor granny.
No Granny. No, nobody could be Granny. Like I'm thinking of all the
No.
people we know, and I don't see a Granny in like our pile of people.
No, I don't
I
either.
could
Granny's her
s-
own thing.
I could see a red.
Yeah.
I have a couple people I think I could see
Hmm.
being a red.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody being a Granny.
No.
I see a Verushka.
What
I see a Hansel and Gretel.
about a Patrick? Wolper.
Patrick Warburton, a Wolf.
I don't think not Wolf, just Patrick.
Just Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
Hmm. No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody can like get that cool.
No.
Like
He's
he
cool without trying.
I got a good Kronk impersonation,
Hmm.
but like that's about as cool as I go with it. It's not like
Yeah.
I can't do much more.
Embody
Yeah, I
Patrick.
can't do much more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I get it.
I have like this certain phrase I can do, but it's not like then it sets me off and I can just do a whole bunch of I can't do this podcast and just be like, I'm Patrick Warburton. Hey,
That was pretty good
welcome to the show.
though.
Game for a movie where we ask, are you game for a movie? Huh.
That's really good actually
Ah,
though.
okay. All right. Well,
I
I had
think
to
you
think about
can.
that though. I had to think about that a
Yeah.
lot.
There'd be a lot of thinking for a whole podcast.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm already thinking too much.
Yeah.
The voices in my head don't stop. So,
No, no, no. Never.
yeah.
You can't add Patrick in there.
Yeah. All right. As an animation expert,
Yes.
what is the problem with this animation? Like, I can tell you it's bad. I can't
Mhm.
point at it and be like, this is what the issue is.
Honestly, everything. I would say they decided to do a big budget for their VFX because they have so many explosions in this movie for no reason.
Right?
Like the pigs had like
Yep.
a million explosion sequences in their little section.
Hmm.
So I think what happened was they put all the money into cast and explosions, little 3D little effects that didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, we need to animate things.
There's
And
this whole
so,
thing about being an animated
you
movie.
know, yeah, crazy. But I think I know they use the same. Actually, I don't know if they use the same animation company, but the lighting is off. There's
Yeah.
no textures.
There's
It's
definitely no
all
textures.
flat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very flat and it's animated like stop motion, even though it's not stop motion, which works for some movies, but not this movie.
Right. And I mean, like the first movie, they kind of did it like that, where it was animated
Yeah,
like stop motion, but it looked
but
better.
it looked, I think it was brighter. It
Yeah.
wasn't as dingy, it wasn't
Yeah.
dark. And the story helps.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Right.
when you don't have story, you rely on
Yeah.
visuals to carry it.
Yeah.
And this did not have any visuals.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So I think it just felt it in it. It did feel like a lot more video game esque, which is interesting because the first one is similar, but it's not.
Hmm.
It doesn't move like a video game. If that makes sense.
No, I'm with you on
I
that.
don't know. Yeah.
Did you feel like in the beginning, especially, so like I felt like a lot of this dialogue was like line,
Mhm.
like just right on top of each other. Like
The
it,
pacing is terrible.
it felt almost unnatural in the
Yeah.
fact that none of the characters think about what they're saying. They just say the line, and there's no
No.
space in between. Like there's
Well, it's
no
because there's no emotion on the face too.
right.
That's
That's
why. So you can't hold for expression when there's no expression to have.
that makes sense.
So you're just going to throw out dialogue because they're not going to take the time to express anything that the characters are feeling.
That makes
So it's
sense.
just like when Red's in distress and she's just staring out into the distance,
Yeah.
like just wide eyed. And I'm like, I don't know what she's supposed to be feeling right now.
You're currently tied up and being held captive by pigs,
Yeah,
and you're just
just
uh,
eyes. Okay.
yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like I see what you're saying about especially like the textures and stuff too, and then like the expression lists. Like
Hmm.
that makes a lot of sense, especially with these lines and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I felt especially in the beginning, it took me a second to be like, what the hell are they saying? Because I feel like I'm behind somehow.
Yeah, they jump in really quick. They
Yeah.
don't give you time to actually understand the world, or yeah, I guess to understand what world this is.
Yeah.
Because I guess you could argue like the first movie gave us an introduction to the world,
Right. And
but at the
that's kind of
same
what I
time,
summed it up to, but
yeah, but this is a separate movie technically. So
right. At this
like give me some world building.
some
Give
kind of
me give
something.
me 5 minutes of
Yeah.
not plot.
Yeah. They threw a lot of plot at us. Like it was a
Yeah.
lot of exposition. And I think that was like their go-to thing was just like, okay, we're just going to explain exposition at you. Like
Yep.
we're not gonna show you, we are going to tell you.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
yeah. Hmm. Okay. You got a rating for this trash heap?
I actually do, oddly
Okay.
enough. I think I would give it 1.8 truffles out of 5 truffles.
1.8 truffles out of 5 truffles. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to give it a 2,
Okay.
but I didn't feel good enough to be a 2.
Okay.
So 1.8 felt okay because it's not a 1.5. And I say this because the cast is good.
Yeah.
Cast is great.
Yep. Yeah, there
But
was nobody
that's
that
the
was slacking.
no. And some of the one-liners, some of the little jokes are good.
Yeah. Some of them
But
definitely hit.
some of them are great. However, the animation and the actual writing
Yeah.
overshadow how good the cast is,
Right.
unfortunately, in my opinion.
The cast
Um,
elevated the trash.
the cast gave it 1 star.
Yeah.
The couple of jokes gave it 0.8 stars.
Okay. Okay. That's fair.
Sorry, truffles.
Truffles.
My
Truffles. It's
bad.
fine. Stars, truffles. Similar things, right?
Yeah. One of them is macadamia nuts, and
Macadamia
the other
nuts.
doesn't.
Yeah, right. Right. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. What about
Um,
you?
I can't go that high. I think I'm giving it a
No.
one solid, like solid one.
Wow.
1 out of 5 betrayals.
Oh,
Hansel and Gretel
good one.
betrayal of everybody, and then Hansel and Gretel betrayal of Verushka.
Yeah.
Um, animation was terrible.
Yeah.
it just that definitely is what killed this entire movie for sure. Because it just
100%.
you couldn't get over that ever.
No.
There was no
Do you
point.
think if the animation matched the time, it would be better?
I think so, definitely.
Yeah.
I think I could have somewhat enjoyed it because there was definitely
Yeah.
some moments. I liked the Hansel and Gretel like being behind
Yeah.
this thing. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I don't think the plot's amazing, but I do think
No.
there's some moments that are actually pretty decent.
There's bones.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
There's
there's
structure,
definitely
but
a story hidden there.
deep, deep
Deep, deep, deep down.
somewhere.
Yeah, but like I'm thinking of scenes like the Beanstalk Club looked
Mhm.
awful.
Yeah.
Just because it was just a ballroom of like pixels dancing kind of thing or pixels
It's
hanging
so
around.
bad. Yeah.
And then they're just on a tablecloth, just because they don't want to show you that
Yeah.
anymore.
But again, if this was 2001, it would make sense. Like, because
Yeah.
when you watch the first, like, Toy Story,
Yeah.
it's great animation, but like the lighting and texturing, like you can tell, is like
Yeah.
for the time. That's what this lighting and texturing looked like, but worse.
How does Shrek look better? Like just comparing it,
Yes,
and it's 2001 versus 2011. That's 10 years earlier,
exactly. Yeah.
and that's the thing. Shrek definitely has its moments now where you watch it, and you're just like, ooh, okay, that was
Yeah.
sign of the times kind of thing. But like
But it's
I
good.
would easily watch Shrek again right now.
100%.
And this is what that's trying to be, so that's why I'm comparing it to, like
Exactly. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm yeah, 1 out of 5 betrayals.
Wow.
Yep. It was the taste of betrayal, you fucking whore. Sorry. Do you know what that's from?
No.
Ah, damn
Remember, I don't
it.
watch too many movies.
I know. It's a movie called I Love You, Man. It's
Oh,
great.
I.
Paul Rudd, uh, Jason Segel.
Oh.
It's literally basically this guy Paul Rudd proposes to Rashida Jones
Hmm.
and then realizes he has no like male friends. And so he's just like, I gotta find like male friends to fill out my wedding party.
That's kind of funny.
It's a really good movie, actually. Like my high school friends and I, we watch it all the time.
Yeah.
And one of the characters mistakes it as a date. Like he thinks it's a date instead of just like two guys hanging out.
Wow.
And like he kissed him and like it's awkward. That guy sees him again with Jason Segel and looks at him and goes, "It was the taste of betrayal, you fucking whore." So yeah,
That's
whenever
pretty
I
good.
think of betrayal, that's always it's the taste of
Yeah.
betrayal, you fucking whore. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. I love you, man. It's great.
Now I need to have another movie to watch.
Hoodwink 2, Hood versus Evil. Great title, not great movie.
No. The good, the bad, the itchy. The itchy, the twitchy.
Twitchy. Twitchy. The Itchy is a very different movie. Itchy is, yeah.
That's the third movie.
Hoodwink 3, The Case of the Bad Socks. Itchy.
Itchy.
Wool
It's
sweater.
Twitchy's twin. It's Twitchy's twin.
Oh, Itchy and Twitchy.
Itchy and Twitchy. It's actually like a short.
I like it. I
Yeah,
think we could write that movie.
I think we could too.
We could also out animate that
We
movie.
could. Yeah, we'll recruit some people.
My
We can get
God.
it done pretty quickly.
Yeah, right. I think us in a weekend could out animate that movie.
Zero budget.
Zero
Don't pay
budget.
me.
That'd be great. Oh my
Great.
God.
Let's start.
Uh, that'll do it for this episode of Came for a Movie podcast. Amber, thank you for coming as always. I appreciate you.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It's
You
been
got it.
great.
I will see you soon. We've got a couple episodes coming up that
We
I
do.
hope you're ready for.
Yes. I'm
Yep.
really excited for them. So,
Yep. Oh my gosh. Well, I've been your host, Mike. For Amber, for myself, thank you for tuning in for the Game for a Movie podcast. We'll see you next time.